In 1908, something exploded over a remote Siberian forest with the force of a massive bomb. Trees were flattened for miles, but no impact crater was ever found. The event became known as Tunguska, one of the strangest explosions in modern history. The Tunguska event happened in a remote part of Siberia, far from major cities. That distance helped make it even more mysterious. People reported a blinding flash, a burning sky, and a shock wave so powerful it knocked some witnesses off their feet. When investigators finally reached the area years later, they found a forest crushed on a massive scale. Trees had been flattened across a huge stretch of land, pointing away from the blast. But the strangest part was still missing. There was no crater. The missing crater changed everything. If an object had slammed into the ground, investigators expected to find a clear impact site. Instead, the evidence pointed to something exploding in the air above the forest, releasing its force before it ever touched the earth. Today, many scientists believe Tunguska was caused by an asteroid or comet fragment exploding in the atmosphere. That kind of airburst could explain the flattened trees, the huge shock wave, and the missing crater. But in 1908, the idea seemed almost impossible to prove. The more people studied Tunguska, the stranger it became. Some reports spoke of bright skies, strange sounds, and damage across a huge area. Without a crater or surviving object, investigators were left piecing together clues from trees, witnesses, and science. Tunguska is more than an old mystery. It is also a warning. If a space rock could explode over an empty forest and flatten millions of trees, what would happen over a city? That question is why Tunguska is still studied more than a century later. Today, Tunguska is mostly explained as a cosmic airburst, but the mystery still holds power. A remote forest was flattened, the sky burned, and no crater was ever found. More than a century later, Tunguska remains a reminder that danger can come from above without warning. This was Hidden Rush. Mysteries, legends, and unexplained stories from Australia and around the world. If you want more stories like this, subscribe to Hidden Rush.